So, good morning, everybody. And it is the night after Arsenal won a game. Clean sheet, 3-0, Pepe with a banger, Willock masterclass, and Reece Nelson, Reece Ronaldinho last night. The voice of facts is back again, and facts don't care for feelings. It's as simple as that. And hopefully you're all having a wonderful day. I am going to have to keep this as short as possible because I'm already 48 minutes late checking out of this room. They're not happy. But we made ourselves a nice cup of coffee and we're going to get into player ratings. Always tastes better when Arsenal win, doesn't it? But there we go. Anyway, listen, thanks very much all the love last night on the stream. On the watch along, 25,000 people watched that watch along. Thank you very much. Why did they all tune in to such a negative Arsenal fan on a 3-0 win? Oh dear, you got to laugh at some people in there. But we did win. It was quite comfortable. In fact, it was really comfortable. I'm trying to look for my player ratings. Where did I put these player ratings? Okay, I found them. Okay, we found player ratings. Big up everyone who came on Football Terrace last night as well. When you got man sitting there, don't even know that Van Persie didn't come through the academy. Don't even try coming running your mouth about fake to me, bruv. Yeah, simple as that. You want to say I'm fake? At least learn the history of the football club. It is the history of the Arsenal fans. Seriously, man. Yeah, I just got to laugh at some of these people. Like, you think Van Persie came through the academy and you got the cheek to say I'm fake? Boy, clout chasers everywhere, bruv. Anyway, let's start off with Runnison. What a comfortable debut. Comfortable debut for our new goalkeeper. Looked assured. He caught the ball twice off a corner instead of punching it like Leno probably would. But yeah, he did all right. He didn't have a great deal to do, but he did all right, and I've given him a 6. You guys on Flick who voted on the poll, you've also given him a 6. Cedric, bend it like Beckham. He was whipping balls in for fun last night, and I thought he'd done all right. I thought he'd done really well last night. I gave him a 7. I actually thought he was superb last night. I thought that was his best performance for Arsenal. Pretty much every single ball he whips into the box looked decent. You know, it was a shame that he put one straight on a plate for Eddie Nketiah, who spooned it off his shin and it went wide. But yeah, I thought he'd done all right. I gave him a 7. You guys voted 6. 54% of you voted 6. Squadron Mustafi, Squadron Maldini, Squadron Maldini. I gave him a 4, which some people say was pretty harsh. But I didn't even know he was on the pitch until he pushed their striker over. Like, what did he do? Like, I don't, you guys gave him in fact, you guys gave him a 6. Wow. 6 out of 10, 41%, 5 out of 10, 39%. And there's me sitting there giving him a 4. But we move on. Kolasinac. I gave him a 5. You guys agreed. 37% of you, 5 out of 10. Listen, he ain't a great footballer. We all know that. But last night, he was I don't know what he was last night. He was in their box more than he was in us, which is probably the best thing, to be fair, because he's absolutely rubbish. Big up wifey. She's still sitting there thinking, well, she's actually at work, but she's probably thinking, why is he still in the hotel? Big up McManus. I need to see what happened on the football terrace. It got heated. God, I missed it. Bruv, he's dropping a video later. He's mashing it all up and dropping it again later on tonight. So yeah, go and check it out, man. And like I said, the voice of facts. I only deal in facts. Just call me Rafa Lee Benitez. That's what we should call me. Facts. But Kolasinac, I gave him a 5. Like I said, you guys agreed with that. Let's move on to Maitland-Niles. I gave Maitland-Niles a 6. Again, you guys agreed with a 6. I thought he done pretty well last night. I don't think he was as good as Cedric, but I thought he was all right. And he was getting forward a lot. Didn't really do anything wrong. I can't be giving out 7s and 8s for players that are just doing what they should be doing. But there you go. You guys agreed. 36% of the vote. 6 out of 10. Mohamed El Pirlo. What is there anything this guy can't do? Like, real talk, he was a prime Maldini at centre-back when he went to centre-back, pulling the strings in midfield. What a player. I gave him a 6. 60% of you agreed. An assured performance from him last night. And let's be real here, he's probably been our best midfielder this season. Kind of shows where we're at as a football club, but there you go. Granit Xhaka. 1 second, they're knocking on my door. Wait there. I'm literally going to be 5 minutes. Yeah, thanks. Jeez, they're trying to kick me out. I need to hurry up with this, really, don't I? But anyway, Granit Xhaka. Thank you for that, McManus, as well, that donation, buddy. Granit Xhaka, I gave him a 4. I thought El Neni was better than him, quite a lot better than him as well. But you guys, 40% voted 6. 39, it was close. 39% of you voted 5. But for me, it was a 4. But there we go. Let's move on to Joe Willock. Man of the match by a country mile, in my opinion. Well, not a country mile, because Reece was pretty good as well. But I thought he was really good last night. And listen, I don't particularly rate Joe Willock, but you know, I'm the voice of facts. And when players play well, I mark them well. Joe Willock, 9 out of 10 for me. 19% of you agreed. 48% didn't and gave him an 8, which is fair enough. Listen, I thought he was brilliant. He got a goal. Great first touch for that goal as well. He got an assist. And he was just brilliant last night, dropping his shoulder, sending man back to Ireland and all of them ones. I thought he was pretty damn decent last night. It just goes to show that this competition and the League Cup, when you play players in their right position, like Willock, you get a good performance out of them. Let's move on to Reece. We all agreed on an 8. 41% of you agreed with me, and or I agreed with you. We could do it either way, couldn't we? But 8 out of 10. Step overs, dropping his shoulder, pace. He looked on it last night. So no doubt we won't see him again for another 6 weeks. But never mind. Nicola Pepe, what a goal. What an absolute screamer, with his weak foot as well, must I add. With his weak foot. And I gave him a 7. There was times in that game I was just so frustrated with him. The first half, I was just like, come on, bruv, take your man on. He kept getting the ball, coming back in the centre. It's like, I want to see you drop your shoulder and go at the man. Second half, he switched to the left side, and he started doing that. And his goal, the little ball roll he did, yeah, before he pinged that, what a goal. What a goal. And he's warmed up nicely for United at the weekend, because, listen, last time we played against United, Luke Shaw's still probably having nightmares about it. So, yeah, let's hopefully see him on Sunday. I gave him 7 out of 10. You guys agreed. That was close as well. 35% voted 7. 33% voted 8. Let's move on to Eddie. I'll give him a 6. Took his goal well. Real quick, instinctive finish. Missed 2 or 3 absolute sitters on the night, though. But listen, you've got to be in that area to miss him, I suppose, haven't you? Wasn't one of his best performances. I gave him a 6. You guys agree with that? 31%. That was pretty close as well. 7 out of 10 was 26%. Kieran Tierney came on trying to score screamers. But do you know what I like about Tierney? He gets the ball. There's no flair. There's no skill. There's no fancy dams. He just gets the ball, drops the shoulder, and boom, whips the ball in. Yeah, he done it 4 or 5 times as soon as he came on. He had a shot over the bar. He had another shot that deflected out for a corner. We all agreed. 51% of you did. 5 out of 10. Balogun, 3 out of 10 for me. Didn't really have an opportunity when he came on, really. He was on the pitch for 15 minutes, perhaps. Some nice little runs. As soon as he came on, there was a ball we should have put straight over the top. He would have been clean through. He had some nice little touches here and there, but it wasn't on long enough for me. You guys gave him a 5, 45%. I'll give him a 3. Ceballos, I'll give him a 3 as well. You guys gave him a 5, 47%. Just circles. That's all he does. Just circles. Willian, I also gave a 3. You guys gave a 5. Didn't do anything, in my opinion, when he came on. Like, didn't really have a a decent run or a decent cross. He had some nice little touches, the same as Balogun. So, yeah. Let's move on to Mikel Arteta. I give him a 5. Without the ball, we were playing 5 at the back, which he's got to laugh. With the ball, it was a 4 at the back. It was actually probably a 2 at the back, but sometimes without the ball, it was 5 at the back, which, you know, it's a team that we should be slapping 7 or 8. I was disappointed we didn't score more than 3, if I'm honest. I start my ratings, Roberto, from 0. I don't see how you can put your t-shirt on, stroll on the pitch, and get a 5. What have you done to get that 5? You've done nothing. You start at 0, you work your way up. All this, let's give him a standard 5. For what? Putting your boots on properly. Not for me. I start at 0 and you work your way up. Yeah, and if you don't work your way up, you stay at 0. It's as simple as that. But you guys disagreed. 39% of you gave him a 6. So yeah, that was it was an easy night in the end. It was an easy night in the end, but I was a little bit disappointed with the result. I thought we should be slapping 5 at least past them, but we won the game 3-0. No injuries as far as I'm aware. We've got Man United coming up on Sunday, and that is a big test, because listen, if we don't win that game, we're 4 losses and 3 wins this season, which would be our worst start to a season since the 60s, I think. So yeah, not a good omen. That won't be a stat that Mikel Arteta wants to have on his resume, and it's not going to be an easy game. Listen, Man United slapped Leipzig the other night, and Rashford scored a hat-trick in 16 minutes. Warming up lovely for us, isn't he? And he normally does all right against us as well. And it's going to be interesting to see what lineup we go with, because I just look at it and I think we have to go and get a result. And when I say a result, we have to go and win. Let's be real here. Let me adjust that. We have to win. If we go there and drop points again, then it's not looking great, is it? And all the people that think that something's changed at this football club, I'm sorry, it ain't. Yeah, it's my opinion. The voice of facts is spoken, and people get caught in their feelings when I tell it as it is. You know, like I said, on paper, wins, draws, and losses don't lie. He's got 1 loss more in 26 games in the league than Unai Emery had in his last 26, which is when Emery was at his worst. That is a fact. You can't change that. That is in set in stone. 7 losses Emery had in his last 26 league games. Arteta's had 8. So he's only taken 1 point over them 26 games more than Unai Emery took, which again is another fact you can't change. So when I see people say that, oh, he's changed this, he's changed that, we defend better, we do this, we do that, yeah, that's great. Unai Emery also has a +6 goal difference better than Mikel Arteta in the 26 games. So you can sit and change whatever you want. You can't change that. That's set in stone. You can sit and argue over assists and whether it was an assist or not. Because for me, passing the ball, like Mustafi, for example, heading the ball out at Stamford Bridge in his own 6-yard box and Martinelli running the length of the pitch, that ain't an assist to me. Yeah, but on paper, that's an assist. You can change that because that's open to interpretation. Yeah. When it's wins, draws, and losses, you can't change it. Some people are trying to change it, and apparently, if you don't know what Mikel Arteta has brought to the football club, you're a fake fan. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Well, let me just educate you again. Van Persie didn't come through the academy. Oh dear, oh dear. Let's read some of your comments real quick because I do have to get out of this room. I should have got out an hour and 1 minute ago. 243 days till the biggest fraud leaves the club. Yes. He's won German Player of the Year 5 times. Yes, it's voted for by the fans and the journalists, hence why he's won it so many times. Safe flights back to Spain. Thank you, mate. My flight's this afternoon. So thank you very much for that, mate. Appreciate it. Big up my boy Connor in the chat. Subscribe to Winging It Club right now. Do smack the likes on this as well, because they're going to come knocking on my door again. I'm going to have to go in a minute. So hammer the likes. Do smash them up. I see all of you lot in this chat saying you were on the football team. Bruv, he's dropping the video tonight. If you want to watch it, go and check it out. Yeah, listen, like I said, people want to come at me when I'm not even on their show and they want to call me a fake fan. Like I said on the show, I know more about Chelsea than most of these boys know about Arsenal. And I'm an Arsenal fan. You can't test me. Yeah. I know my club inside out. Yeah. So don't ever, ever, ever get it twisted that I'm fake. Yeah. Especially when you don't know that Van Persie didn't come through the academy. Yeah. That kid though, but I've seen him talk to Claude like he's some sort of mug before. Yeah. And it's just like, you can sit and chat shit all you like, mate. Yeah. You know nothing about Arsenal Football Club. Yeah. You're just jumping on YouTube and to the point where man's even hid his subscribers because it's that embarrassing for the fella. Yeah. It's like, come on, mate. Like, if you're gonna have a debate with someone, cool. Yeah, don't sit there calling out people that are double your age that know more about Arsenal Football Club than you'll ever know. Don't be calling people like me and Claude out as fake fans. Yeah, just because I don't rate the manager that you're sucking off. Yeah, not for me. Yeah, and when that particular person becomes Arteta out, which he will, like they all will, when they all wake up and stop pretending. But there you go. Invincibles all came through the academy. But it's embarrassing. Listen, I don't necessarily blame the people that don't know the ins and outs of Arsenal Football Club. I actually blame the football club because they don't educate the younger fans, whether they're in England or overseas. You know, I've seen people sit online that go to games week in, week out that are 19, 20, 21, 22 years old. And they know nothing, bruv. But they got a season ticket because they got it through generation after generation. Yeah, they still don't know nothing about the club. Yeah, and I blame the club for that. Yeah, the club should be educating younger fans on pre-Wenger, pre-Sky Sports, pre-BT Sports, because believe it or not, football did start before the Premier League was invented. Yeah, I grew up in an era that didn't have Premier League. Yeah, but I make sure that I try and educate myself all the time on this football club. You know, I'm lucky that I'm very good friends with Claude, and Claude's been around a lot longer than I have. He's seen a lot more than I have. And I always ask Claude stuff. If I don't know who a player is in a photo, I'll say, oh, who's that? I don't recognize that guy. Then you know what I'm saying? Half of these people don't bother. Yeah, it's just, oh, let me jump on YouTube. Let me call somebody out who's got a channel that's bigger than mine. Call him a fake. Say that he twerks for rivals. Well, no. Most of these people, most of them, not all of them, most of these people, Arsenal are fantastic no matter what. Tottenham are shit no matter what. Yeah, that is Premier League Arsenal fans in a nutshell. Yeah, 90% of them anyway. The other 10% all watch my streams. Big up yourselves. Thank you very much, all of you. You lot are bare jokes, I swear. You lot are too funny. I might drop a video at the airport as well. I might do a live stream at the airport if I've got a decent enough signal, because I am going to be going there in the next hour or so. So yeah, make sure you keep your eyes peeled for that. Exactly, and that's my point. Yeah, listen, if you don't know something about a football club, ask. I'm not scared to go and ask Kenny or Claude. You know, I always want to get better and learn more about the club from. Not just from just before I was born, the early 80s. I want to know from the 60s, yeah, and the 70s and the 50s. I know Arsenal history back to the 30s, mate. Yeah, because I take time to educate myself on the club that I support, the club that I love. I see people sitting there going, if you don't back Arteta, you're fake. Well, hold up, mate. I used to go home and away when I wanted Wenger out. Yeah, and this is what people don't engage in their brains. I put my ticket in the turnstile, the little infrared thing goes over the top. All of my agendas, as people call them, are left outside. I used to go home and away. Can't stand Mesut Ozil. Every time he's got the ball, I'm, come on, Mesut, come on, do something. Let's go. Come on, bruv. Danny Welbeck. Yeah, I was at Ostersund away, and Danny Welbeck's a foot away from me, just missed a sitter. We were literally a foot behind the goal. Yeah, he's just missed a sitter. Me and my mate Johnny. Yeah, we were like, yo, come on, Danny, next one's in, mate. Come on, bruv. You can do it, son. Keep going. I can't stand Danny Welbeck. When my team are playing and I'm supporting my team, yeah, it's as simple as that. Before the game and after the game, I'll say what the fuck I want, especially on my social media platform. Yeah, and if people don't like it, jog on. Ain't interested. Yeah, sitting there chatting shit to me, that fake fan, idiots. But there you go. Anyway, I'm going to do 3 more comments because I'm going to push my luck a little bit more. Thank you, Georgie. Appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Is Turkish in my chat? Like, bruv, as soon as I get off of this, I'm going to check out of this room and I'm going to call you, yeah? Big up my guy. Listen, Turkish is going to be doing a weekly show on this channel starting next month, starting November. So keep your eyes peeled for that. It's going to be a weekly live show for around an hour or so every single week. We're obviously going to work it on a Monday or a Tuesday, I think we said, depending on whether we play on that night. So if we play on a Monday Night Football, then it'll be on Tuesday. If we're in League Cup on Tuesday, it'll be on the Monday. But keep your eyes peeled for that. I'm really gassed for that. And I'm sure you guys are as well. And one of the only ones out there who says it as well. So there you go. But listen, was I on holiday? I came to see my missus for a week, mate. Because obviously we live in different countries. But yeah, I came to see my missus for a week. I'm getting my flight in about 3 hours. So yeah, I need to go. But listen, batter the like button, subscribe. We're very, very close to 47k, about 20 subs away. So if you ain't subscribed, come on, play on the subs. And I'll try and do a stream at the airport. Depends how my signal is. But listen, I'm out of here. All right, cool, Turkish. No worries, bruv. No worries. I'm out of here. Laters, peeps.